All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for State of the Atmosphere, the pop culture show we do every week. It's good to see you guys. We got a lot to get into tonight. Peacemaker makes his return. September movies, we got to go through all the premieres we're going to have, and the Sweeney Spot. All of that and more tonight on State of the Atmosphere.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
All right, it's time for State of the Atmosphere. How you guys doing tonight? It's good to see you. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosfere, and I am joined as usual by my compadres, John and Knock. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Just fine.
All right, Knockster, you with us, man?
I sure am. Yep.
Get down. He's having his munchie like he always does at the beginning of the show.
Well, with some added bonus, some Corona. Yeah.
With some Corona.
Yeah.
How come we don't have Corona Cam? What's going on, bro?
Oh, I need a camera. No, I got off early today. I'm off until next Wednesday. So yeah.
I don't
That's
know about
little
this
mini
job of
vacation.
yours. How do you make money? You're off all the time. What's the deal?
Comp time. It's fantastic.
I hear you, man.
I go in. So when I moved into my apartment, I moved closer to my work. I didn't change my sleep schedule, so I go in even earlier.
Wow.
Than I did before, and so it just builds comp time throughout the month. Mm-hmm. And so by the end of the month, I have so much time that I just take it off.
And you got Labor Day coming up, so you got a long weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, and because when I pre-plan it, yeah, I make sure everyone else knows there's always coverage, and I just take it off. The job is flexible enough for me to do that.
Well, that's good, man. Sounds like you're
Absolutely.
shitting in high cotton, as they like to say. But anyway, all right, let's check in on the chat, see who's here. Well, the hardest working wrench in the business is here, of course.
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
I don't know why he picked that video. He's not a piece of shit, guys. Vince is a very hard-working wrench. Appreciate everything he does. He says, "Heidi ho, all you nerds and nerdettes." Let's see who else is in here. Or is it just Vince? It's just Vince in the chat right now, but I'm sure we'll have others come in during the show. It's good to see you guys. Of course, we're gonna start like we always do with the pop culture update. So let's go ahead and get to that right away. Yeah.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
And of course, we always start with the box office, and look what number one is. I knew this was going to be big when I saw it, and we did a story last week about them having, like, what was it, 1,000 theaters for sing-alongs for this thing?
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters comes in with 18 million over the weekend. It finally knocks Weapons off the top, and Weapons is still going strong. It's still in the double-digit millions. Word of mouth is really doing that movie well. They actually added 181 theaters, it looks like. Let's see, Freaky Friday is number 3 with 8 million. Fantastic Four continues its downslide with 6 million. And The Bad Guys rounds out the top 5 with 5 million. But yeah, this thing, K-pop Demon Hunter sings to estimated 17 to 18 million in first theatrical win for Netflix. It's the first time Netflix has had a number one movie at the box office. It's also their most popular film ever in streaming. It's had 0 decline in audience, and they're already planning the sequel. Apparently, K-pop Demon Hunters sequel moving ahead as Sony and Netflix engage.
Yeah, we'll absolutely
in
see
deal
it
talks.
in 4 years. We'll see it. It's great.
Right, Netflix likes to drag its feet with productions, right? Oh, my
I didn't
God.
realize it was actually on streaming too.
Yeah.
More
That's the
impressive that it
thing.
made money.
They got all these theaters just for the sing-along stuff, and they had it on streaming the same time, and it still made $18 million this weekend. And we were talking pregame, and Das Wolfen was like, I just don't get it, you know? And I was like, well,
It's
I
not
kind
for
of
us.
get it. Well, go ahead, Doc. Sorry.
It's not for us.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. That's what I was trying to tell John before the show. I said, this is geared completely towards my daughter's generation, man. And she's a little bit younger than Knock is, and she has been a K-pop fan her entire life. And there's more and more anime fans. I mean, with the decline of Western comics, more and more people are getting into anime and reading the stories that they offer and stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not surprising to me that they went to see this in droves, man. And it's just a sign of the times. You've heard me say a million times, they don't make these movies for me, and that's a case where they didn't make that movie for anybody on this panel, but it's making a bunch of money, and it's younger people that are into the K-pop scene, and all the K-pop scene is it's South Korean boy bands. That's what it is. It's South Korea being in their 50s phase. Basically, you know, it really is. Am I lying? It's
No.
true. I mean, I don't know what it is with these Asian cultures, but like Japan really started copying us. They were like, what, 20 years behind with their entertainment. And then now the K-pop thing the K-pop thing's been around for almost 20 years now. Right around the turn of the century is when it started becoming real popular. But yeah, kudos to them. They got something new, and I might have to sit down and watch it just to see what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because I do like anime. I mean, over the years, I watched Speed Racer growing up. I loved Star Blazers. I used to watch that every afternoon. I've watched anime stuff over the years, you know. But,
yeah, there's different kinds of anime.
yeah, there are. There's different kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Let's see what they're saying in the chat over here. Snortopoopus decided to join us. He says, "Hey-oh, humans and other critters." Let's see who else is here. That's it for right now. Oh no, Martin is here. He says he said greetings, my excellent friends, and he says hello, Joe. He could join us if you wanted to, but he just did a very long show about The Godfather, so he's probably tired. Lurking while cooking. Yeah, I knew it was time to eat, right, buddy? Yeah. I eat after this show, so I'll be all set then. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad to see they're doing well with that one, man. It's something new, and, we need more new stuff. We're fixing to talk about that subject a little bit here with these first few articles I've got here from the week. First one I got here is Ian McKellen says that Gandalf and Frodo will return in Andy Serkis's Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Golem. Apart from that, my lips are sealed. He won't say anything else. So, this is a movie that's going to be directed by Andy Serkis. And I think Peter Jackson's producing it. And it's going to be more of our guys from the Lord of the Rings. Now, the reason why he says my lips are sealed, I guess, is to get the buzz going because, if Frodo and Gandalf are going to be in it, then you got to wonder how many of the other characters are going to be in it, right? Legolas and Viggo Mortensen's Aragorn, things like that. Is John Rhys Davies still alive? I think he is.
Yeah, John Rhys Davies is still alive.
He could do that.
A couple months ago.
Is this something you guys are interested in? Me personally, I really, I didn't get into the Hobbit movies. I love the original trilogy of the Lord of the Rings. But I just feel like they've told their best story. I don't know how it could get any better, I mean, I'm not like, like Knock was with Star Wars, just reading everything and watching everything. I tend to gear towards the movies and stuff, but this just, I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on this one because the Hobbit, when they took the Hobbit and turned it into a trilogy, I said, that's a cash grab, and I just didn't want to even waste my time with that one.
Yeah,
but from Knock likes it, right?
Yeah, I contend that that's still a mistake on your part.
Right? Yeah,
I put it on par with the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah, well, see. And that's just a guy that knows the source material. When I saw it, I was like, Legolas isn't supposed to be in this story, and it's a bias on my part. I admit it is. But I may sit down and watch him one of these days.
You know who wasn't supposed to be a part of the main story? What's his name from The Walking Dead? Norman Reedus character?
Yeah, Norman Reedus.
And look what happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
that should have ruined it for you all, right, Joe?
That
should have ruined the whole thing, right? He wasn't in the comic.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's Rhonda if that ruined it for you.
Right? Yeah, it didn't ruin it.
But in this one movie,
Rhonda,
he has a little tiny... And he wasn't the main character or anything. He was just a tiny role. But that ruined it for you.
It's not that it ruined it. I did like some stuff in the first one, like when they were... I don't think they show enough of the singing from those books because they do sing a lot in those things. The part where they were washing the dishes and singing, I thought that was cool as shit.
They sing more in the. I mean, they didn't do the end song in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
the tree ends sing in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yep.
Didn't show any of that shit.
But yeah, it's just the second one I didn't even finish the movie. I was kind of bored with it. But then again, hey, that's just me. But are you excited for this one? Do you think I like Andy Serkis? This is why
this
I'm
was the
torn.
first time I
like
even heard
him.
of it. I didn't even know this was a thing until you just showed it.
I'm going to give it a cautious, optimistic chance just simply because of the three people you mentioned.
Right. Ian McKellen and the guy that's playing Frodo and Andy Serkis is going to be directing it. So he's very talented. I don't think he's one of the most underrated actors, I think, because, when you're known for doing physical stuff, people don't really give you as much credit as they would like a De Niro or somebody like that,
yeah.
But he is great, man. I loved him in the friggin' MCU as that villain from what was he from South Africa, right?
Yeah,
I think he was from South Africa. He did a great accent too. It was awesome. E. Clay Thomas is with us. It's good to see you, man. Let's see. He says, "Will Frodo be played by Pedro Pascal?" That's a good question. I wonder where Pedro's going to fit into that one.
Honestly, I think the only thing that makes me want to watch this is if Peter Jackson is a part of it.
He's believe the producer of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Andy Serkis, I don't give a shit if he's directing it. That makes you're talking about him being an actor. That's cool and all. Yeah, that doesn't mean shit to direct. Right. So I'm not saying he's going to do a bad job. I'm just saying that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm more a fan of what Peter Jackson has done,
Right.
than this unknown directing kind of thing. Unknown to me, I should say.
Right. But yeah, I believe he's a producer on the show. I'm pretty sure he is.
As long as Peter Jackson is a part of it, I'm good.
And I think it's supposed to be like 2 movies. I think this is the first of a couple of movies they're going to do. I'm pretty sure. That's what I read when I read this thing. So, interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with it. Next up, this is
not animated. That's all I care.
As long as it's what?
Not animated.
Oh yeah, it's not animated.
Oh yeah.
No, this is a live action movie. I don't think Andy Serkis would be involved if it wasn't a live action movie. So, what's
technically Gollum's going to be animated.
Well, of course, yes. He's a totally CGI character. We know that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this week was probably the stupidest thing I've seen since Bud Light. It was just the stupidest damn story I saw all week. Cracker Barrel brings back old logo after sparking backlash. Now, what they're talking about, boys and girls, is they decided to change their entire motif. The whole selling point of this restaurant chain is old rural Americana, is what it is. It's supposed to be a travel stop. You know, it's supposed to show you the old gas station stuff and things like that. And it's got a store that's geared towards that too. They decided to go with a generic logo, and they had their CEO on Good Morning America saying how everybody wanted to get their stuff remodeled because they were going to take all the old shit off the walls and just make it look generic. You know? And I thought, I found a meme, guys. This is one of the funniest memes I've seen in a long time. This one right here was sent to me by a friend of mine, and I just got to share it with you. This is basically what they did, okay? This is basically what they did right here. They took the old logo that everybody loves and just made it generic. That's what they did. Yep. That is the best way I can explain what happened with Cracker Barrel this week. That is crazy right there.
I don't even know why they kept the cracker. They should have just did CB.
Right? CB. Right? Just make it totally generic, right? That's just, I mean, it's the dumbest thing in the world. This is a mistake on par with what Bud Light did with whatever the hell that guy, idiot, Dylan Mulvaney, is that his name?
Yeah.
I mean, it's that kind of colossal screw up. I'll be surprised if the CEO keeps her job.
Well, this is apparently the same woman that was also with Taco Bell and got rid of the Mexican pizza, which I've never really had, but I've heard it's a popular item with Taco Bell.
What? Yeah. She's the one that got rid of the Mexican pizza?
That's what. Now, keep in mind, I get some of my information from Facebook, which I never trust. So I don't know if this is actually true or not. That's just what I saw an article with that. So this is just a disclaimer. I don't know if that's true.
The food there is great, and we've got one here. I don't know. Do they have them in Virginia, buddy?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
I grew up with it. My grandpa
I'm not
was
sure.
I don't know. All the way up to New York. My grandpa, every time when he used to come down here before he passed, he 100%. Every time we had to go to Cracker Barrel.
Had to go to Cracker Barrel, right?
He would do traveling, and he would. Sorry, Joe. He would do the traveling, and he would get the audiobooks.
Yes.
Because you used to. It's not a thing anymore because it's all digital now. But back in the day, and they may still have some like CDs here or there, but he would get the cassette tapes, which you could rent, like somewhat rent from them, and drop it off while you're traveling at another Cracker Barrel.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Vince says, didn't they backtrack that already? Yeah, that's what the article said.
Well, no, they haven't 100%. No, I mean, well, partially. So they're still going to have it on the menus and the billboards and stuff like that, and maybe on the store themselves. But the logo is changing. It's just not going to be as widespread. Like they're not going to change everything. They're not going to spend the money.
That article says they're putting back the logo, dude.
No. Yeah, no. They're still going to make it's still going to be on the menus. It's still going to be on the billboards. It's not 100% going away. But yes, they are changing the logo still.
I think I know the one here in Shreveport hasn't changed anything yet, from what I understand, they're not
If
going to
you
change.
see ads online, it's going to be with the new logo for the basically. But if you go to
Yeah.
the stores, like the physical stuff is not going to change.
Right. But
Yeah,
Vince, they backtracked on it because they lost $104 million worth of friggin' market value.
I thought they lost like
this.
240.
Well, the initial one was 104. The first one.
Honestly, I stopped going because it's too fucking crowded. That's why I don't go.
It stays packed. That place stays packed. And it is
Maybe I need to go now because there's not as many people. So
it's got food, right?
Yeah.
go to one of the ones that's had a makeover, right? But the reason why it stays packed is because the food is, well, first of all, if you're diabetic, you don't need to be going to Cracker Barrel. That's for damn sure. There's gravy on everything, and it's
all
Is it
carbs.
true they got rid of grits? Is that something I heard?
no, they'd never get rid of that, man. You kidding me? That's a completely southern friggin' food right there. I've never eaten a grit in my life. I'm scared to death of them, but they'd never get rid of that, man. But I just think what a colossal screw up, man. Why? I don't understand why a company would sit there and their whole selling point they're going to change. I don't get it.
Because
I really
they listen to a vocal minority on social media
Yeah.
and think that that's the rest of the world.
Well, we got another case of that. Disney is looking for a new IP. Why? So they can bring Gen Z men back to their brand. Even though they had Marvel and Lucasfilm and totally screwed them up, now they're looking for a new IP to bring back guys to the fold of the Disney stuff. This just, I couldn't help but laugh when I saw this. I mean, because they have tried to turn Star Wars into a girl brand. They've tried to turn the MCU into a girl brand, and people have been turned off by it. Both of them have seen steady declines in viewership, both on streaming and the movies, and it's sad that this is just more. It's just like the Cracker Barrel thing. I don't understand why they do something like this. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. What did you guys think of this when you saw it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I refuse to say.
Go ahead.
I mean, we're gonna get this trash for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, we are, because it takes 2 years to put something out.
Yeah,
We are.
everything is in rotation for a couple of years, right? Because it's already done. It's already been done, so they're going to put it out there, what they already have. And then it's going to be like, oh, this new thing, well, it's not new. It's 2 years old, and they're just now putting it out. So you got to think of what was going on 2 years ago, kind of thing. So, I don't know. That's why we got Ironheart.
It's just, it's horrible. The thing is, it's two properties that all of us love, and they've basically just used it as their own vehicle to do their own messaging and stuff, and it's totally weakened both of them. I for one think that they can bounce back with these things, though. You hear a lot that they need to like take a break on Star Wars and take a break on the MCU. I don't think that's the case. I think they because they've had some good stuff, like even though the movies didn't do well when they made that trilogy. I mean, they did out the gate, but Last Jedi was really controversial, and then God, that last one was so horrible.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, but
that was the one I enjoyed the most, actually.
But it was. I mean, yeah.
That's the one that killed.
Were you
everybody
drinking
off.
at the time, like you tend to do?
No, it's the one that killed everyone off, which is what he got. So Ryan Johnson was the favorite thing he did for me was he got rid of Snoke. Snoke was the dumbest fucking character I thought ever.
Yeah,
and he got rid of him. So,
okay, you're talking about that one. I thought you were talking about Rise of Skywalker.
No. I'm talking about Last Jedi. No.
Yeah, I don't hate it as much as everybody else does either. But
and I hate people that hated on Solo, which I thought was a decent movie, and I wanted to see more Darth Maul, but because people bitch so fucking much, we don't get more Darth Maul. Although that may still be coming, which is nice, but it was delayed quite a while because of that shit.
Yeah, well, even though they've flubbed it in a few ways, I mean, look, you can't defend what he did to Luke Skywalker's character in that show. It's just bad. It's bad. I understand him going into exile. He would never try to kill his nephew, though. There's no way he'd ever do that.
No, that was fucking stupid.
It was
the
dumb.
dumbest direction for a character ever. Yeah, let's take the guy who set out to redeem his father, the most evil motherfucker in the galaxy, potentially. But his own nephew, he couldn't try at least a little to redeem him,
right?
Yeah.
I feel like we need. Maybe we just need more backstory. Maybe there was some more shit that they didn't do in the. Maybe we need another TV. We need another TV series. That's what we need. We need another TV story.
I was
or
gonna
another book that explains.
No, we need an audio
that
book.
explains
An
the
audio
movie,
drama.
right?
Yes, we need an audio book.
That's the worst.
With some more backstory.
That's the worst. When
Or
you have to
even
put it in
anime.
a
We need
comic
an anime. There we
book
go.
or
We
a
need an anime.
television show to
We need a
explain.
K-pop. We need a K-pop anime explaining why Luke Skywalker did what he did. That's what we
Right.
need. That's
Yeah,
how we get our
K-pop
attention.
anime. Perfect. You nailed it. You nailed it. I call an emergency meeting of, if I can find it.
I'll be
Hang on
back.
a second. I call an emergency meeting of the Mojo Dojo Casa House. We have to make this happen. Damn it. Damn it, son. We got to make that movie. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, it's so silly to see what they've done over the years. But in defense of what I was trying to get around to was, even though we had all that mess, we had Andor, which is a great show. If you watch it from beginning to end, you won't be disappointed. It's good stuff. It's not for general audiences, but it's a good Star Wars story for adults, man. I think it is anyway. When it comes to the MCU, we've had a bunch of movies that didn't make any sense. They don't link. We made great characters, the bad guys in some of them and stuff like that. But we had Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
We had Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We had some good stuff in there.
Well, you think they'd look at Deadpool and Wolverine and go, "Hey, wait a second, that made a lot of money."
Right? Yeah, look at Picard season 3. Hey, everybody watched that. They like that stuff. Maybe we should keep doing what we were doing to begin with. It doesn't make any sense what they've been doing with all this stuff, man. It really doesn't. But I'm hoping that they can get back on track and get things going in the right direction. And to Knox's point, we're not going to see it for another year and a half, 2 years.
Oh yeah, definitely
so,
not.
And I think that's why they're dumping a lot of these things on streaming really quick and dumping it all at the same time. You know what I mean? They're just like, okay, let's get this out there and get it done. Or in some cases, like what Warner Brothers did with Batgirl, they just scrapped the whole damn thing. They said, screw it, we can't put this out. So yeah. Let's see. Vince says it was just Luke's time of the month. Yeah, whatever. It's just dumb what they did to him, man. It's so bad. By the way, Low Spec is here. Hey, Low Spec, how you doing, man? Am I not monitoring Rumble again? Damn it! God, I suck. I was running late today though. I was on another stream right before I came in here. So let me go ahead and grab that Rumble stream and make sure. Yeah, Low Spec's over there bitching at me, I'm sure. Yup. He's been over there the whole time. It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. But anyway, that article, when I saw that, I was like, they're looking for another thing to try and get guys in, but once it's successful, they're going to girlify it. Because that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's Disney is a girls' brand. It always has been. Disney princesses. That's what it's all about, man. It's ridiculous. They need to just try and separate the brands. Okay.
Well, see, if they did Disney princesses right, they could get the male audience.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they could. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Sounds like lip service to retain customers. Yeah, that's all it is. They're trying to show you this shiny object so you don't look at the other one. That's it. It's all a nothing to see here situation. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. Some of the things they do.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please, Pittsburgh. Nothing to see here, please.
All right, let's switch to some good stuff here, guys. I got to show you what we did at GeekCon this week. I took a bunch of picks. This was a couple of girls that was cosplaying when we first got there. This is in line to go to security. It was at the Shreveport Convention Center. They had a Charmed reunion. They had a Mallrats reunion. They had, the Kevin Smith movie series. They had a few of their characters in there. And they had all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s in there. I love this cosplay of this Oogie Boogie character. I thought she did great on that one. That's not... Dude, it's a little early for that, isn't it? Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it? What do you see? That's not Sydney. Boo. It's too early for that, man. I was trying to get a picture of Turtle Row there. You see they had all the turtles over here and Shredder all in a row there, and these guys were there, so I took a picture of their cosplay. I thought they did a good job. And then, let's see. We had, of course, this was Holly Marie Combs' line. She had the longest line there. Holly Marie Combs is Piper from Charmed. And the other long line was for Jason Lee, the guy from the Clerks and Mallrats movies and stuff. He had a long line, and she did all day. But you know who didn't have a long line? And, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll understand this. They actually had Scott Steiner come to this thing. I said, oh, shit, that's a mistake. Every time I walked by there, nobody there. Nobody at his booth, man. Let me see. I want to show this one with sound, so let me go
Mick
ahead.
Foley had sporadic lines for me, but a lot of times when I went through, he didn't have a lot of people.
Who is that?
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Well, Scott Steiner is an asshole, and everybody that watches wrestling knows it. That's why I was shocked that they even had him there.
He was the dude with the goatee, right? The white goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He wears like chainmail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go ahead and share this out correctly here. I did want to do this with sound, so you guys just be quiet for a second, okay? Well, actually, you don't have to. I forgot. I'm doing it with the Chrome tab. Okay. So this was over at the 501st booth.
There's always
They actually had... Huh?
There's always a local chapter.
Yeah. 501st is always there, man. Yep. I thought that was neat as shit. This guy brought this thing last year, too. It's run by remote control. Like, he's got a controller like an Xbox controller.
Usually in their pockets, they just kind of walk around and just have it in their pocket. Nobody's kind of...
Yep. That's what the guy did. Very cool stuff. Love it. And then, of course, we had... hang on. Because I don't want to put any sound on this one. But I didn't know this about him, man. This guy right here, his last name's Gregory. I can't remember his first name. But he played the cop on the first, 4 or 5 seasons of Charmed. He was on about half the run of the show. Did you know he's the guy in the Darth Vader suit now? This is him.
Cool.
I didn't know it until we went to this Comic-Con. I'll have to look up his name, but he's Darth Vader now in all the Disney stuff that goes on. He was him and Obi-Wan, okay, and it was really neat to see him. And I'll have to look it up, but the 501st actually inducted him into the 501st there at the con.
Did they?
They told him that they needed to get somebody wanted his signature, a Darth Vader picture, and they called him over there, and then they ended up inducting him into the 501st.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I thought it was cool as hell. There's Piper. She was there, and the last person that comes in here, because I was so busy following her, he came right behind her, is Chris, the one that played their son, and so their panel was really cool. Had a ball watching that. Rhonda even got up there to ask a question, you know, and she asked them what who the biggest prankster was on Charmed, and they all said without a doubt it was Julian McMahon, the late great Julian McMahon. They talked about him a lot during the show, and they talked more about him than they did Shannon Doherty. They didn't really mention her too much, but yeah, friggin' Julian, they were all talking about him. But anyway,
well,
go ahead.
Shannon Doherty died several years ago,
Yeah,
and they just lost Julian just a few months ago.
right. So it's fresh on their minds. Yeah,
Yeah.
She's been gone for a while. But anyway, Dorian Gregory, that's his name, Dorian Gregory, the guy that plays Darth Vader now. But anyway, I did get to meet Angelina Love, one of the beautiful people from TNA Wrestling back in the day. I dug that. She is one of the greatest heel wrestlers of all time. She was in a faction called the Beautiful People that I dug back in the aughts, watching TNA Wrestling. So I got to meet her. That was personally a pretty cool thing. And we, of course, got our picture with Leo and Piper. You know, that's what we came to get was that. Because we both love that show, man. I did enjoy it. It's campy, but I dig it. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And this... Now, if you've never been to John Barrowman's panels when he does a Comic-Con, go. You will laugh your ass off. As you can see, he's got heels on. He's Captain Jack in Doctor Who, and you see he's wearing a drape that looks like one of the police boxes, right? And then he doesn't let you videotape his performance, okay? Because he doesn't want to offend people, right? Because he can get offensive. But he did let us videotape him taking that thing off. And this is what he had on underneath it. Guy's a maniac, man. If you've never seen his show, you will laugh your ass off. Go to his panel if you're ever at a con and get to see him. It's great.
He is an old school entertainer.
Yes, he is. He's a good singer and all that stuff, man. He's really good. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you all the stuff we did at the con this week on the Pop Culture Show. I didn't get any of the turtle stuff because I'm not Tom Connor, so I'm not a huge turtle fan. You know, but I was glad to see they had all four of them. See, this Charmed reunion was supposed to be more than that. Rose McGowan was supposed to come to this thing too, and she backed out late. But anyway, let's see. Vince says, the only funny thing I saw with him was that math thing match announcement. Yeah, it's called Steiner Math 101. It's one of the most famous promos of all time, and yeah, it's funny as shit. But the guy is a jerk. That's why when people talk about the greatest promo of all time, they always talk about CM Punk's pipe bomb. They never talk about Steiner Math. Let's see. Not seeing a lot of diversity there. Listen to this. Looks like Holly Marie ate all of Brian's food. Yeah, Brian Krause. I told my wife that. I said Brian Krause lost all the weight and she gained it. You know, but she's had a few kids since she had that show.
Yeah,
and,
she went mom mode. So
yeah, she did big time. She was talking about the fact she's got 2 teenagers still at the house and everything. So, yeah. Did I hear TNA? Yes. Now, it's not what you think, Martin. Of course, Martin knows this already. He's just trolling me. TNA is not tits and ass wrestling. No. It stands for Total Nonstop Action Wrestling.
As I said before, it was quite a bit.
Yeah, it was. There was quite a bit of TNA in it. Yes, absolutely. Doctor Who and Torchwood? Yes. He's on both of those. And Arrow. That's where I first got exposed to him. Because I don't watch Doctor Who, and I've never seen Torchwood. But Arrow, he was Malcolm Merlin on Arrow. He was a great bad guy on that show. But just like most things, oh my gosh, look who's here. I hit that thing completely by accident. I didn't want to hit it too soon, but that's okay. His name is not Fuck Headquarters 2005. It is...
There are some who call me Tim.
That's right. Tim is here. He says, "Hail." It's good to see you, man. But yeah, had a good time at the con. It was a great time. If you guys are ever down around Shreveport, the second to last weekend it's right around the 20th almost every year. August 20th is this year it was the 10th. What's that? Okay,
I gotta step away for a second.
Got you, bro. Yeah, it's a great time. They have it at the Shreveport Convention Center every year, and it's a lot of fun. Okay. He's stepping.
I already got my tickets for Awesome Con next March. I still got to get my tickets for Galaxy Con, which is also in March. They're always a week apart. I'm planning to take the whole week off in between. So it's going to be a fun 2 weeks worth of stuff to do.
Are you getting any of the characters that are going to be there? Have you gotten any word yet? Any of that stuff?
No. They only. Honestly, I got to tell you, with these events, the more I go to them, the more the guests are getting less important to me.
Really?
And the side stuff has gotten more and more fun for me.
Yeah.
The side panels and these aren't San Diego Con or whatever it's called.
No, they're not. They're
the
smaller
NYCC
cons.
Con that's coming up in October. That's fucking huge. Got all the members of Critical Role. It's got some writers that are Timothy Zahn's going to be there, and a lot of the writers from Star Wars that I really want to meet one day.
Yeah.
That did like the X-Wing series and stuff like that. And it's got a whole Sam Witwer's going to be there. It's just a lot of people that I want to meet up there. But it's the two that I have here, Galaxy Con and Awesome Con in DC, are mid-range, I would say, without knowing a whole lot about cons in general. I only started going like a couple of years ago, right?
Right.
But to me now they've become a yearly thing, and the side panels that they have are fantastic.
Yeah. They are.
Last year I kind of I bought it again this year, but I did the VIP the VIP reserve package, which only 30 people can buy. Which gets me front of the line and all signings. It gets me a reserve seat in any of the big panels, and it has my name on it. That kind of shit. So the DC one, that's the one I really like go out of my way on. Last year I wasted it because I got so into D&D from GalaxyCon the week before that like I missed out on the Lord of the Rings panel.
What?
Well, to be fair, it wasn't my fault. Sean Astin, I was trying to get his autograph because I somewhat planned my signings, right? And Sean Astin originally, for whatever fucking reason, was not on the panel, but that day he was. Wow. So I was standing in line, and now the convention center that they use the top level there at the convention is fucked up. They do one-way only excavators.
Oh, what?
Which is fucking stupid. So 15 minutes, I think 15 minutes after it starts or before, so whatever it is, they stop going up and they only go down. So I tried to get up there when I was waiting in line for Sean. I was so fucking pissed too. I was waiting in line for Sean Astin because he was scheduled to be down there. It was on the schedule. I have the app and everything. He was scheduled to be there at like 10 o'clock or whatever. The panel started at 10 o'clock and he was upstairs. I was so fucking pissed. But by the time I decided to go up there, they had stopped the excavators from going up, and they only went down. So I couldn't go up there to my reserved fucking seat. They turn off the elevators, too, because there's elevators that go up there, too. But they turn them off so they can't go up. So there's zero way to go up.
Oh, there's got to be a stairwell you could have gone up.
No, there's not. No, they completely block it off. It's on purpose. It's how they decided to do it. There's no manual stairwell. It's only escalator and it's only elevator. That's it.
Actually, I think what he's doing, he's not rambling to keep us away from Sydney.
What the fuck? He's still got 10 minutes.
He's trying. He's actually trying to get John to come back because he knows why he left. Because the biggest pop culture story of the day is Taylor Swift and Kelsey are engaged. And here's everything we know. Well, we do know that they're engaged now. Anybody that didn't see this coming is hiding under a rock. It's completely, knew this was going to be coming when they stick together more than a year. So
It's more, it must have been like a year and a half or so.
yeah, they've been together for a while now. But anyway, yeah. Knock, you got to tell people what the tinfoil hats are saying about the fucking picture, please.
Oh,
because
scroll down just a little bit so they can see it better.
Sure.
As you
Here,
can see,
I can
she's
blow it
wearing,
up for you, bro.
As
There
you can
go.
see, she's wearing black and white stripes, which is the ref stripes.
Oh my God. Referee
So
colors.
yeah, so for referees, yeah, because the Chiefs loves their referees.
Vince says, "Oh, I too suddenly have to take a leave."
Look, I mean, you know what's funny is I'm all for this.
Yeah, me too.
I've been
two young people having a good time. Man. Shit.
I bust on John for this all as much as I can because it's funny. But
when we start
I
our
am
show
100%
Sunday, you
behind
know he's going to hear it. That's for
I
sure.
see a lot of clips. There's a 2-hour video of when she went on to New Heights, the podcast with Travis and Jason Kelsey.
Yep.
And I've seen a ton of clips from it. And that's where she announced her album, her new album. She announced it on there. So I don't know. There's just something about this. I think what it is, Joe, is in another life I wanted to go down the football path, and for me it's like
this is the dream, right? You're the football hero and you get the head cheerleader, right?
Yeah, you go to, if I could have been a football player, right? I could have had Haley Steinfeld. I could have had Taylor Swift.
You could have had
Carrie
Johnson,
Underwood.
all them chicks you dig, right?
So it's like, I don't know. There's something about it that I know never happened in real life, but if I went down that path, which never would have happened because NFL is not the easiest thing to get into, but
no,
potentially. Kind of thing. It's got to be pretty cool to just be an NFL guy and then you get a chick like that. That's just got to be fucking cool.
Come on, man. I mean, who really? The only reason why people bust on it is because of the fact that it's Taylor Swift, and they know how insane Taylor Swift fans can be. The Swiftie universe is pretty crazy. But Travis is trying to set himself as a pop culture icon, boys and girls, because look what he does next. Newly engaged Travis Kelce has another surprise announcement with American Eagle collaboration. He's joining Sydney Sweeney with the American Eagle. How you like that, man?
Whoa. American Eagle can't have diversity, right? Like
what?
That's supposed to be the Gap, right? That's the Gap.
The Gap's deal,
The
man.
Gap are the ones supposed to be diversity, right? I saw a
wrong
video
with
of them showing like the American Eagle photo with Sydney Sweeney in the mall, and then across from the mall it had the Gap with the diversity, whatever, and it was like pre-planned or I don't know what, but that commercial was whatever.
Right. Yeah, Vince, you're absolutely right. Same as Rihanna. She's pregnant again, and morons can't stand it for some reason. Yeah, for the same reason. Yeah. It's dumb, man. It really is.
Listen,
let these people have a good time, man.
This is the closest we're gonna ever get as Americans to royalty. Okay,
that's a fact.
And I feel like that's one thing that we've always missed in our history because we, in the war we fought to get away from that. But still, that's one of the things as Americans that we just never had is royalty for real.
Yep.
And for me, I would rather have Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift than another Kardashian. So that's just me. That's all I'm saying. Because it felt like for the last 10 years, it's been the Kardashians are the royalty of America, which is just fucked up to me because they literally only got famous for the most part because of a sex video. So that's
right. Yep. Yeah, the Kardashians definitely. Yeah, it's false. It's a false celebrity, if you ask me. Martin says Travis made TV ads for the jab. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's got no defense for that, except for the fact he was making money doing it. So, hey, that's about the only defense he's got, and the court's still out in some people's minds as to whether that was a good thing or a bad thing. Me personally, I would have never have taken it if I hadn't had to get on a plane to see my mother, because at the time it was sure looking like they were going to make you stay off a plane if you hadn't had it. So but we know a lot more about it now, and hey, people like Travis Kelce, he's a football player. He probably don't know shit about this stuff. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, I'm not defending the guy or anything, but I'm just saying on this certain thing with the girl, I mean, shit, why not root for him, man? He's gotten farther than any of us could get with the head cheerleader, right?
Yeah, it's funny. Just to go back, because I had to step away for a second, but you were mentioning the having to get the shot. I remember when you remember the movie theaters were giving free popcorn away if you showed them your car that you got the shot.
Yep, they did. They were pushing it. Look, everything was pushing it at that time. They were.
I
didn't want to get it.
I did it because I got $50 at Walmart.
I
worked for Walmart, and
Walmart, did you?
They were like,
Nice.
"Hey, if you do this, you get 50 extra bucks." And I worked at Walmart. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yep.
I
And
will do that for $50.
It's and I know the arguments that it's bad for your body, the all that good stuff.
Everything's bad for your body.
Everything. I was fixing to say, everybody's bodies react to different things different ways, and all I got to say about that is we're not talking politics on the show, so we're going to move on. But if you'd like to discuss it with me outside of here, I will be glad to talk to you about it. Let's see. Imagine if Queen Elizabeth II did a risque photo shoot back in the day. Oh, no shit, right? Well, that was a different time, man. That was a different time. They still had risque pictures, but they were in magazines back then. Okay. Cobra Kai creators tackling a Knight Rider movie for Universal. Kelly McCormick and David Litch of 87 North are among those producing a big screen take on the 1980s show about a cool, handsome man and his cool talking car. Dude, this could be pretty cool. Now,
really, you feel like this could use a sequel?
No, it's not a sequel. This is
a reboot. You know what I mean?
This is no, it's not. I didn't really watch this show. I watched it occasionally, but I didn't watch. It's kind of like the Fall Guy. I didn't watch the Fall Guy every week. And I didn't watch this one every week. But the car was cool as fuck. Kit was cool, man. That car was cool as shit. And Hasselhoff became famous off this frickin' show, dude.
In Germany, yeah.
No, everywhere. I mean, he became really huge in Europe because of his singing too, though. That's what got him huge. E. Clay Thomas says nope. Well, I mean, I'd love to see.
I didn't watch the show either. So.
I would love to see something with Kit. With an update to it, man. That would be cool. I think it'd be cool.
Listen, when I grew up, I never remember the movie. I think we've actually mentioned it on the show multiple times. Mm-hmm. There was a horror movie, or scary movie to me when I was growing up, about cars that chased people down and ran them over. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember what that movie is.
It's Christine.
But Knight Rider would not have been on my radar because of that shit.
Because of that shit.
I was always afraid that cars would come alive and run me the fuck over.
Was this car on fire at one point when it ran somebody over?
I don't remember. I just remember cars coming online or coming, turning on and then running people over.
It's probably Christine. That's a great
It could
movie.
be. I honestly never did research on it because I'm never going to watch it either.
It's a John Carpenter classic based on a Stephen King novel, man. And the book is really good. Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
It's about a possessed car.
But it's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch Knight Rider.
That's right. It could be Maximum Overdrive. Was there a diesel truck with the Green Goblin's face on the front of it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, that's Maximum Overdrive. That's when all the machines, not just cars, start attacking people.
I just remember specifically the cars, but yeah, you could be right.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. And that's also based on a Stephen King story.
Sure it is.
Yeah. Stephen King likes to kill you in several ways, man. Matter of fact, one of the movies we got to talk about that's coming out is based on a Stephen King story. But anyway, I think this would be cool, man. With today's technology, and if they do some really cool stunts in it, I think it could be cool. Just depends on whose hands it is. And from what you guys tell me, Cobra Kai is a pretty damn good show. They apparently know how to handle legacy material, right?
Yeah, but no, you're right, and I mean, Karate Kid is 80s, right? End of 80s, and
yeah.
So I mean, yes. So if this is something that they're bringing back, just like they did Cobra Kai and they do in that style, I don't know how that translates from a karate show to what did Knight Rider even do with his car?
Knight Rider, he was.
What
It's
do they
one of
even
these
do?
deals where he didn't work for a government or anything, but it was like an intelligence agency.
Okay.
And the car was his tool. It checked out all the stuff. It
So
was
he
a
was
sidekick.
an American. He was
Yeah.
American Bond with
Right.
with a talking
Basically,
car.
that's what he was.
Okay.
Yes.
Kit,
Hey,
Kit will
Kay,
be a
what's
Tesla.
going on?
Kit
What's
will
going
be
on?
a Tesla. Oh no, Martin.
Oh no! Are you serious? Wait,
Kit
where
will
is
be
it?
a Tesla. That'd
Kit
be
will be
hilarious.
a Tesla. Martin says, "Oh my god!
my
No, we
goodness.
can't have it.
It's gonna be
No."
a Cybertruck.
Right? Stop with the remarks and remakes and reboots already. Well,
Oh,
you know
man.
what? As long as we keep getting original stuff, that's cool. But look, I liked Fall Guy earlier this year. I liked it. I thought it was cool. You know,
I didn't even know it was a reboot or whatever. So,
It's based on a TV show, loosely based. I mean, the guy in TV, first of all, he was the $6 million man. The actor's name's Lee Majors. He actually had a cameo at the end of the movie when he arrested, when fucking idiot killed himself in the fucking pyrotechnics field with his phone. And then he arrested the other two bad guys at the end of it. It was Lee Majors, and the chick that was on the show with him was the cameo. But the truck that he drives in the movie, it looks just like the one that he was on the show. He was a bounty hunter, is what he was. That's why they got him looking for somebody during the show. It's loosely based on it, you know. And if they made another one, I think they'd make him a bounty hunter. You know what I mean? That was a stunt man. That was what the character was. Yeah, the Fall Guy movie was great. Yes, Martin, it was. It was completely awesome. I dug it. Let's see. Eclay says
fine.
instead of Kit, it will be Grok. Okay. Let's see. Can't be worse than the Chrysler concept car. Oh, really? Is it bad? I don't know. I don't know what that one looks like. But yeah, if it's done right, you can. If it's loosely based on this and it's a good movie, I'm going to enjoy it, man. You know, all you got to do is tell a good story. That's all I care about, man. That's all I care about. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we got next here. Oh yeah, Yellowstone star Cole Hauser, Kelly Riley, confirm for spinoff series alongside major casting addition. Academy Award nominee Annette Bening joins the cast as a powerful Texas ranch head in upcoming series. Now, if you don't know about this, we reported on this, almost a year ago, near the end of the Yellowstone run. They've got two spinoffs that have been greenlit, and one of them is Rip and Beth down in Texas with their own ranch. And apparently Annette Bening, who, if you don't know who she is, this is her picture right here. She is the wife of, what is the actor's name? Guys, help me out in the chat. He played Dick Tracy. I'm having a brain fart, complete brain fart on his name. But anyway, she's a great actress. I love her. She's in a movie that I really dig called The American President with Michael Douglas. She plays a lobbyist in it. Let's see. I can't remember the guy's name. It's messing me up. But anyway, this is moving forward, so looking forward to it. The other spinoff that's coming is that's it. That's it. Thank you so much, E. Clay Thomas. It's Warren Beatty. I was vapor locking because I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, the famous Warren Beatty. You know, Bonnie and Clyde guy that got shot up. Anyway, this one is coming, and they're going to have one about Casey, but that one's going to lean more into his past in the military. So that should be really cool. Because Clay Thomas says, cool. I'm looking forward to both of them. I liked Yellowstone a lot. And speaking of that, by the way, started streaming today the prequel with Taylor Kitsch to The Terminal List. Started today on Prime. I don't know how many episodes they put out, but I'm going to have to check that out. I think it's called Dark Wolf. It's a prequel. Have you seen The Terminal List, Doc?
Is that the one with Kick-Ass Girl?
No. That's the one with Chris Pratt. He's a Navy SEAL. His entire unit gets wiped out.
Movie.
No, that was a television show. It was on Prime. It was a streaming show.
I thought it was a movie.
No. It was like 8 to 10 episodes, I think. I think it was about 8. It was really good. E-Clay says, I didn't know that started today. Yes. I was watching Midnight's Edge in the afternoon, and they were talking about how it started today. It either started today or it drops tonight, one of the two. But yeah, this is the day Prime usually starts their stuff, is on Wednesdays. And it's called Dark Wolf, and Taylor Kitsch was a great character on that show. He's Chris Pratt's buddy in it, and it's a prequel to it, and I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be really good. But yeah, if you haven't seen The Terminal List, man, add that to your streaming bunch, because you'll enjoy that one.
I'm not on Amazon right now. My main focus right now is to watch Campaign 1 of Critical Role.
Critical Role? Okay.
So I'm on episode 92 of 144, I think it is, and they're like 3 to 4 hours each. So
really,
yeah, I've been watching them since
Wow.
I met Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham back in March of earlier this year. So.
Okay, well, cool.
That's my main thing, and then now football's coming up. So between that and football, I'm not watching.
Yeah, the
any
streaming
TV
is
shows.
out the window, isn't it? Yeah,
pretty much.
Okay, we got to put a little speed on this, but we've got one more big story in the pop culture update. This one comes via the Tribune. Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds feud rumors disrupt Avengers Doomsday filming. Apparently, we've got 2 alpha dogs on this film set, and it's causing disruptions. One rumor that I really kind of bugs me is this one right here. The feud reportedly escalated after Downey Jr., who is said to earn $50 to $60 million per film, pushed Marvel Studios to reshoot 3 weeks worth of material. Initially, a body double performed in the Doctor Doom suit while Downey Jr. delivered the lines off camera. Unsatisfied with the results, he allegedly insisted on reshooting all the scenes himself, a move that added millions to the budget. That's what started all this, apparently.
I bet you it was the end credit of the latest movie where he's just kneeling, and that was it.
Right. Yeah, they're just making stuff up, and that's what it was. He didn't like the fact that his face wasn't in there, right? Is that what it is? But, when you start shooting without a script, like they're known to do, I'm not surprised, especially with having a couple of guys like that on the set, that they're going to have problems. Because from what everybody says, these Marvel movies are like collabs where they do a lot of off the cuff stuff. I can't remember the word you use for that, but anyway,
improv or something.
Huh? Yeah, improving. Yeah, there's a lot of improving that goes on. Thank you. But
Ad-lib.
Ad lib. That's another good one. I didn't think of Ryan to get beefy with someone. No, I'm sure it's being blown out of proportion. I'm sure it's just them having.
I don't know.
words
Is his
or
wife
something.
in another movie with another guy?
Right? Is she on the set? Because shit could explode if that happens. Blake likes to throw people under the bus and shit, so hey. But anyway, yeah, low spec. It was Maximum Overdrive they were talking about. I see you over there, buddy. Napoleon Dynamite is getting married. That's funny, man. That's funny. Okay, so boys and girls, it is time to check in on the girlfriend of the show. You know who we're talking about, and if you don't, I've got a little video to introduce her.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney?
See you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
All right, boys and girls, it's time to check out Sydney Sweeney. See, I'm sure they're going crazy in the chat. I haven't seen. Let's see. Oh my God, Vince says finally. Martin says SIDS. Yes. Let's see what else. Kay says Ryan Reynolds is the most down to earth guy there is. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. And Eclay says I don't care anymore. I'm more excited about the Sisu 2 trailer. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They did release that, didn't they? Sisu was a really good movie that came out about a year ago, I think it was, and very violent movie. It's not for the squeamish, and apparently they're making a sequel to it. Should be interesting. Let's see. Vince says, and
movie?
Since Keeley isn't here, he'll throw in the ducks. He's gonna feed the ducks for us. Dude, you're supposed to do that off camera, Vince. Come on, don't. You guys don't get in the habits that Keely Chow has, man. It can lead to bad stuff. You get warts, go blind, that kind of thing. It's pretty bad, man. What'd you say, Knock? What'd you say?
I said, was that the war movie, Sisu?
Yes, it's the one where the guy finds gold and he has to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was brutal. That was all. We watched the trailer on here, and that the trailer itself was fucking funny.
Vicious. Yeah. Okay, first up on the Sydney Watch, Sydney Sweeney suffers back-to-back bombs at the box office following American Eagle ad. Now that's just a twist on what's going on with her, but I didn't know this.
It was not because of the fucking ad. This is stupid.
It's not because of the ads, but I didn't know this. Apparently, Eden came out on the 15th. I thought it wasn't coming out till like around Christmas time. But apparently it's out already. So Eden has already hit theaters. So, but it's not in many. It opened in 664 theaters on the 11th of August in the States. So that's not many theaters. I wonder what that's all about. I wonder why they're not putting in many theaters, man. That's really strange. Hi, Kay.
It's a 2-year-old movie, man. It's one of those movies that got put in a vault for 2 years.
Right, and they're just now releasing it. Yeah. Kay says, Sisu more violent than Kill Bill? Yes. It's extreme. It's bordering on murder porn, really. It's pretty vicious movie, but everybody loved it. It's a simple man with no name type story. It's like watching an old Clint Eastwood Western, only it takes place during World War II. And of course, he's punching Yahtzees. And who doesn't love to punch Yahtzees, right? So it's good to see you on, Kay. Good to see you. Kay says, sometimes I have to cover my eyes in super gory movies I watch with Jed. Yeah, I imagine. Don't watch Sisu if you don't like those movies. Oof. It'll get you. That's for sure. But yeah, Eden is out, so I guess I'm gonna have to go see that. I like Ron Howard's movies, so I kind of want to see her, Anna de Armas in the same movie. Yeah, I'll definitely go see that. But I think Vanessa Kirby's in that too. A bunch of people in that movie. Vince says, "What the f?" Under Sid's upcoming titles, untitled live-action Gundam movie. Yeah, we reported on that a few weeks ago.
Yeah. No such thing. There's no such thing as a live Gundam movie.
Right? How can
the whole thing's going to be fucking CGI.
It's going to be CGI, no doubt. But
you know what it's going to be? What's that Jennifer Lopez movie that came out a year or two ago? The one that fucking bombed.
Oh my God!
It was actually not a bad movie. The only problem
it wasn't that bad. It was on Netflix. It didn't come out in the theater. It was on Netflix.
No, it wasn't
sci-fi
so bad,
movie.
but
Martin knows what it is. Martin, tell us what it was, because you loved it.
The only problem with that show is she cried like 15 times on the fucking.
Well, my whole problem with the show was her, because she's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
She's an overactor.
I can't handle it.
You remember the bloopers in Liar Liar, where they're in the trial and she goes overactor to Jim Carrey.
Right.
And he starts cracking up. Yeah, that's right. Jennifer Lopez.
That's her.
Just scream at her, overactor.
Vince says, and there never has been a live action Gundam movie.
There never will be.
There never will be. That's what we're saying. It's going to be animated. Okay, next up on the Sydney Watch, Atlas. There you go, Martin. Thank you. It was called Atlas, and Atlas was the armor suit they wore, right? Wasn't that what it was? I can't remember.
It was
what
like
that
a robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had AI in it.
Right. But anyway, okay. Sydney Sweeney's Spider-Woman gets new look in new Madam Web photos. This, I thought it was an AI because I had a good friend send me this, and I think it might have been Tim. I'm not sure who sent me this. Might have been Parrot Head. I can't remember. Anyway, one of the guys that sends me stuff on X.
That's 100% AI, but okay.
It's not. It's not. These are actually actual photos of stuff she wore during the show.
It may have been what she wore, but those are not real photos.
Okay. All right. Well.
That does not look like real at all.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
They're
that's
heavily,
what the article is saying. That
it may have been, but they're like highly touched up. I mean, like.
Yeah, they're
most
they're
touched up you can
photoshopped
possibly
and
get.
everything for sure, but they're actual pictures of the outfits. You got this one here, but then I went ahead and got the one from the article, and it's got pictures of all of them in it. Even Dakota Johnson. Yeah. All the characters that they had in the movie.
We still talking about this dead thing?
What's that?
Why are we still talking about this dead thing?
Yeah, because it's hot chicks in Spider-Man outfits. Come on, man. What are you, crazy? I love the Dakota Johnson one. That one's really cool too. Thought that was cool. But anyway, that's some new pics from that stuff. And then we had why Sydney Sweeney's darker new thriller will be surprising for audiences, according to the director. Because I mean, she has a birth scene in it and all kinds of stuff. It's they interviewed Ron Howard about her part in that movie and things like that. So that's it for Sydney Watch this week, guys. Oh wait, we do need to hit her Instagram. Let's go ahead and do that. I forgot to bring that up. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Instagram, and we've got who? Let's see. She's got some new pictures. Hang on. What are they doing? Oh, this is because they put out Eden. This is a bunch of pictures from Eden. It looks like that is right off the set of Eden right there. Yep. What's that guy's name? He played Baron von Zemo in the MCU. He's in this. The cast looks really good, man. You know? Jude Law's in it. I don't know. I want to see it. I think it's going to be good. But she put out a bunch of pictures. There's Jude Law. They put out a bunch of pictures from the set. Look at Ron, man. The guy doesn't age. Look at him. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. I can't. That won't get any bigger than that. That's about as big as it'll get. The guy doesn't age, man. That looks like him when he was in his 40s. That's ridiculous. That's Vanessa Kirby. She's in the movie too. There's Anna de Armas. I know you like her, Knock. And there we go. That's everything from the set of Eden, which apparently came out. So that's it for Sydney Watch this week, guys. Are you interested in seeing Eden? Are you going to try and find it, man?
I already found it.
Oh, did you?
I haven't watched it yet, but I already have it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to check out the Robinson because, you know, if it's something like that that's only in certain theaters, it'll usually end up at the Robinson Film Center, and I definitely love supporting them, so I'll go see it. Brule, yeah, that's him. That's his last name, Brule. Yeah, he's a really good actor. The cast of that looks really, really good. Anima Confusa. Sweeney's face has only one expression: bored. Does she look bored when she's smiling? Because she's got that look too. You know, when she's showing her teeth off. That doesn't look very bored to me, Anima. And it's good to see you, by the way, young lady. Good to see you, as always. Yeah, there you go. Daniel Bruhl. There's the name. That's the one we were looking for. He's the one that played Baron von Zemo in the MCU. Yep. He plays Nicky Lauda in Rush. Does he? Huh. Okay. I don't think I've seen Rush. Let's see. I butcher his name. I'm sorry. You know I can't. I'm an American. That's the way I pronounce it, I guess. Is it Brule? Is it Brole? Is it Bruel? Cruella? I don't know. You tell me what it is. Let's see.
Bruh.
It's bruh. That's it. That's what I thought when I first saw it, bruh. Oh, my God. Oh, let's see. Oh, my God. Eclay says, we're not looking at her face. That's funny. Bored. My K says. Okay. So, as you may or may not know, Peacemaker made its way back to television this week. We're not going to have any spoilers on this, and we'll probably talk about it when the show's completely over with. I just have to catch up with Knock on it because I finally did finish the show. The first season, I finally got it done, and I enjoyed it. But man, God, you know, I love what they're doing. Here's what drives me crazy about Gunn, Knock. He can make you really feel for a character. He really can. You can really get ripped up by what happens to a character, you know. But the only guy I find in this show that I root for is Peacemaker. He's the only one because the rest of them are just a bunch of assholes. But the only other one that I root for is the guy with the beard. Guy that dyes his beard, the big fella that's always in the truck. You know, that guy? You know, because he gets beat on by the rest of them verbally all the damn time. You know what I mean? But what drives me crazy about Gunn is he can get rolling with a story, and then all of a sudden it's just got to be stopped right in the middle by some conversation that comes straight out of Jerry Seinfeld. It's a conversation about nothing. You know what I mean? It just totally puts the skids to what momentum it's got. It drives me crazy. But you know what? By the end of that show, I was really enjoying it, man. The whole butterfly storyline was pretty cool. Tell them what you thought of the first season. I know you love Peacemaker.
I mean, I honestly need to rewatch it for this because you know I like to rewatch shows before watching the newest season.
Yeah.
But no, I want vulgar. I'm tired of this bullshit Disney crap. I want just no holds bar. I mean, there's you got the Grand Dragon in this shit. You got they don't hold back. And he has his own kind of character development in it. He's like, man, I'm kind of a douche, and he kind of goes from there.
Yeah.
And then it's like The Boys, right? There's just a bunch of shit that's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah.
And that's why I like The Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
The TV show, I should say.
Yeah. There's, the first episode of the second season, there was definitely a Boys type scene in it that was like, whoa, man, he went way overboard with that shit. But I don't know, man. I like that show. I just don't think he needs to be tying his entire DC universe into this. This should be a side story to it, I think. Because really you're cutting out half of your damn audience because, you're really supposed to be gearing these superhero movies towards, a general audience. And not everybody can watch this show. That's for damn sure. Vince says, I only root for the Eagle. The Eagle is great. The Eagle is great. I'll tell you what. Did you watch the first episode of it, Knock?
No, I'm not watching anything until the whole season's done.
Okay. All right. Well, then I can't even talk to you about it.
Nope.
But
you're actually you watched it, so you're actually farther for the first time ever, folks. Joe has watched an episode of something before I have. It's like a Christmas story or something.
Well, I thought you wanted to. I know you loved the first season of it, and I thought you'd be chomping at the bit to talk about it. That's why I went ahead and watched it.
So there's only certain shows that you have to watch every week. Like if they ever did Game of Thrones again, like when they do the next season of the whatever that show is now, the Dragon one, you have to watch it. If there's ever another Star Wars one, you have to watch it week to week because spoilers are fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Peacemaker isn't as widely accepted or widely popular because
Right.
of what it is. So I don't have to worry about spoilers as much, so I can wait to watch it. But some shows, yes, I have to watch them week to week.
Yeah. Okay.
Not one of
Well, I thought this was one that you'd want to watch week to week.
I want to.
stand
Oh, I
corrected.
want to.
I stand
I just don't want to
corrected.
do the week to week thing.
I got you. Okay. E. Clay Thomas says, I hate the ending of the first season, so I decided not to watch the second. Yeah, I can understand that.
You can be a terrible person.
I liked the first season. How it ended, hey, I thought it was okay.
I remember
what I
from the
liked
ending
about
is
it,
that
though.
he's like, oh, way to come now, guys! You fucking
Yeah,
too
when the
late."
Justice League showed up, he was like, fuck you guys. I thought that was great. I really did. I thought that was awesome. Could have used you a while ago, that kind of thing. I thought that was really cool. I like that. Yeah, I can't even talk to you about this.
I did see a photo earlier today, actually, of like they did the final scene of the season 1, and then the beginning scene of season 2, where they had like Hawk Girl in it.
where they
well.
retconned it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not the
they
Justice
retconned
League
it.
anymore. It's the Justice Gang.
Just
yeah.
yeah. So I just saw the photo. I didn't read any context into it. And
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. I didn't want to talk about that. If you hadn't seen it, but yeah, they retconned it. And
which is fine with me.
And we all know, we saw the trailer, that the Justice Gang is in this, the opening episode.
I would think they would have to be, right. To me, that doesn't feel like a spoiler as much, because like we just got the Superman movie with the Justice
It's
League.
just he's made a decision for the second season that troubles me, and I will talk to you about it when you've watched it. But we'll see how it is. I could be completely wrong, but I think, first of all, making the statement that I had to get Superman to more eyes so they could watch Peacemaker and know what's coming next in the DC. You're making us do homework again, just like Marvel did. You're not learning lessons here, James. I mean, like I said, you're going to turn off some of your audience. Here's one of them right there. He's not going to know what's going on in the DC universe now, right? And so, this homework thing needs to go somewhere. The movies, you can reference some of these shows and stuff, but they shouldn't be tied in, like linked. I don't think that should be the case. I really liked, like you said, the way he told them to fuck off when they showed up at the end of that, the final episode of that last season. I thought that was great.
I was always a fan of how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did it. It was always a response in their own way. It was always a response to what the movies did, and then they were just following the backside of it, but nothing that pertained to the next movie.
Right, you'd
It
have
was just the
tie-ins
fallout
like
of it.
What was the girl's name from Thor that showed up on there?
It's the fighting chick.
The warrior chick.
I know who
from
you're talking
Thor.
about, but
you had
she was on
you had
there.
that
A
character
minor
show up
character.
on there. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You're on the right. I feel what you're saying. She was a minor character. She wouldn't have really cared. In any
Sif,
of the
there it
movies.
is. Vince is
Yeah,
on top
Sif.
of it. It was Sif. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what was good about it was, I think what Knock was trying to say while I was talking all over him, I'm sorry, was the fact that it wasn't homework. It was a tie-in. It was something that didn't affect the movie universe or anything, but they'd be involved in
was
the TV
affected
show
by the movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially, because you saw it when as soon as that Hydra shit came out.
Yep.
From what is it? Not Civil War. Was it before that? Whenever they went into the basement and it was revealed that Hydra was in the Shield.
Yeah,
right?
that's
And
Winter
that
Soldier,
changed
the
the show.
greatest MCU
One of
movie
the main
all time.
characters in the show was immediately changed into a Hydra.
Yep.
They adjusted completely from that. You never got any indication of that character being Hydra before that came out, and then all of a sudden they completely changed. But it was only in the TV show.
The TV show was affected by the movies.
Yeah.
The movies weren't affected by the TV show.
Yes.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, listen, when Peacemaker's season 2 is finished with, we'll do a review of it with spoilers and all that good stuff.
I can't wait to watch it.
And here's one thing that I'm gonna warn you about this because it bummed me the fuck out. It's got a different theme song now.
What?
It's not the
I
song by
never
Wigwam.
skipped.
Yeah.
I never skipped the opening scene.
It's
Oh,
not as good
man.
either. It's not
I
as
will.
good a
Okay.
song.
All right. Yep. But now you.
Brace yourself.
Now you've ruined it for me. But
Oh,
okay.
bullshit.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I may like it.
I don't
may
think the
not.
songs. I don't think the song's as good as
The
what
first
we had.
season, the song is like so good.
It's great. It's
So
it's a
good.
hair metal band from I think, is it Norway? It's some European country they're from. It's called Wigwam, and yeah, love that song. It was great. I'm with you. I've always
Finnish.
watched the opening of it.
They're
What'd you
Finnish.
say? They're
They're from
Finnish.
Finland.
They're
from
Finland. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, I hear you, Martin. I love the old intro too.
Oh
Yes,
man, we got a
absolutely.
Keely Chow.
Oh, he's here. Hey, what's going on, Keely? Good to see you, man. Hey, and I think I've got it in. Let me see if I've got it in here. I know I picked a video for you, and I'm not sure if I've uploaded it here or not. Yes, I did. This is, since he likes to feed the ducks, this is Keely Chow's introduction video.
Pay no attention to these hypocrites, Neo. To deny our own impulses is to deny the very thing that makes us human.
That is going to be your video from now on, Keely. It's good to see you, man.
I don't know. For me, I always like that that ESPN commercial where they have the Oregon Duck working in the office, and he just leans back in his office chair and looks out the window and he sees the ducks swimming.
Yes,
in
and
the
he
lake
wants to go out
outside,
there with them. And
and he just wants to go out.
awesome.
That to me, that's ducks.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I think ducks. I think of that commercial.
Yep, there you go. Okay, so we're done with talking about it. Okay, John, have you anything to say about the Peacemaker stuff? And we're not doing spoilers. It's just broad strokes.
I haven't watched it yet, so
Okay, well, that's good. Okay, well, we're done with that for now. Okay, guys, it is time to get into the movies. And you know what's funny? I just don't think there's much to see this month. Of course, September is probably the second worst month to release a movie in. The worst being January. Right after Christmas is the worst time to release a movie. But let's go ahead and get into this month's premieres. Starting with September 5th, you've got The Conjuring Last Rites. Knock will not go see this movie. It's 15 minutes too long for him, and it's a horror movie, so I don't think the genre is really his either.
Yeah, that's true.
But John, are you a fan of the Conjuring universe?
Nope.
Yeah.
Plus, I got fans. I got plans. September 5th.
Oh, do you?
I'm going to Wolf Trap to see the Harry Potter 7th movie Part 2 in concert. So
Another concert movie. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right.
Friday night.
I know you're a big Harry Potter fan. I am not the Harry
anytime
Potter
I can,
guy myself.
anytime I can catch them in concert is fantastic.
Yep. But yeah, this is it's billed as the case that ended it all. Apparently.
For now.
For now, right? Of course.
Until we
There's
want
gonna
to
be more
do
movies.
more.
But is this something you go see in the theater, John?
nope.
No. Okay. But you are a fan of the franchise. Is that what I heard
Oh
earlier?
no, I said no.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Okay.
No.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you one thing that makes me kind of want to watch this is the fact that Patrick Wilson's in it. I love that guy. I think he's great. I think he's one of the most underrated actors there is. Let's see. How many Conjuring movies are there now? 15? Question mark? I don't know, Vince.
Was that
I
one of
really
the
don't.
movies I had to watch for Halloween? The original one or something like that? I feel like I recognized the name.
Did we
Conjuring.
add that to yours? Because I've never seen any of them. This is the one that actually Sydney Sweeney's in one of these, isn't she? Isn't she in The Nun? That part of the franchise?
Yeah, I think she is.
I
she's part
can't
of the
remember
Nun.
what I watched last Halloween. There was a bunch of movies I had to watch. The one that sticks out, I don't even remember the name of it. What's the one with at the beginning where the little boy makes his handler jump off the roof or whatever?
Oh, that's The Omen.
The Omen.
That's The
That's
Omen,
the one I
brother.
remember the most
Yep.
from last year.
Yep. Let's see. Martin says Patrick and Vera are both great actors. Yeah. Okay. Is that the girl that's here? Let's take a look here. Vera from Farmiga? Is that how you pronounce her name? Farmiga? I don't know. Not sure. But yeah, I have stopped watching horror movies ever since my daughter left the house. When she entered adulthood and left home, I stopped watching horror movies because that was my partner for watching horror movies.
Holy crap!
What?
There's a sequel to Greenland coming out.
Really?
Called Greenland Migration.
Greenland Migration.
The surviving Garrity family must leave the safety of the Greenland bunker and embark on a perilous
Well,
journey
share it,
across the
Goon.
decimated-
Don't just
even know what Greenland was.
right.
So
Oh,
sure.
Greenland. No, that was Gerard Butler, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Still don't know what it is.
end of the world type thing, man. Comet coming towards Earth or something, wasn't it?
Okay.
Wasn't that it, John?
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
that's
Did
what it
the
was.
comet hit the Earth then? This
Yes,
is the
it did.
aftermath?
Yes, it did. That's what's so cool about this.
Okay.
Remember, he's a big,
True.
he is a huge disaster movie fan. So, is that this month or is that next year?
No, it's January. But
Okay,
I just
my
happen to
man
know-
has totally derailed the show on September.
Yes, I
movies.
have.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah. We're
he's
talking about
talking
this next
January.
month, dude.
There's nothing. There's nothing
Wait,
on
is that
this month.
is that Marina Baccarin?
Yes, it is. That she
Oh,
plays his
man.
wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard this was good. It was a small budget film, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
and,
did really well. That's right here.
Yeah, that's the movie poster for it right there, Greenland. I remember when it came out.
I did not watch that.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to
I-
check
I
it
did
out.
not-
An hour and 59 minutes.
An hour and 50. It's 60 seconds
Listen,
within your wheelhouse.
If I'm
bro.
going to watch a disaster film, I'm going to watch Deep Impact or what's the other
Armageddon?
one with the well, yeah, I would watch Armageddon, but the one I'm thinking about is Day After Tomorrow.
Day after
Yeah, that's
tomorrow.
what I hear.
I
The
got
Day
you.
After Tomorrow. I
Yep.
love that one. I really like.
You ought to give this one a shot. This is really good.
Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe after football season.
Okay.
If I
But yeah,
My man
they're-
freaked out when he saw that shit. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. It's
Yeah, I
starting
didn't know
to
they were
look
making it.
like that Jaws joke in Back to the Future, right? Yeah, Conjuring. Conjuring's got way too many chapters, no doubt about it, man. That's for sure. All right, let's see what's next on the list here. Splitsville is the next one that's coming out the 5th. This is Dakota Johnson and a few others. Let's take a look at this real quick. I think this has to do with, and I can't believe I'm saying this, polyamorous relationships. I think open marriage, that kind of thing. Only exactly what you would think would go wrong goes wrong in this. Somebody gets a little jealous during it. That's what it looked like to me. Let's see. When Ashley asks for a divorce, the good-natured Carrie runs to his friend Julian Paul for support. Their secret to happiness is open marriage. That is until Carrie crosses the line. Yeah. See, this is it's apparently a unromantic comedy, is what it says. So. But I know there's a Dakota Fanning, or not Dakota Fanning, but Dakota Johnson fan in the house. So I figured I'd point that one out to you guys. There's not much really coming out that's very good, though. Let's see. Now, this was one of the things that came on Disney Plus when it first came out was Hamilton, the diversified version of Hamilton. And they're putting that on in theaters now. It's a musical. So we've got that coming. Did you guys watch the musical version of this on Disney Plus when it first came out? My wife is a huge musical fan, so I had to sit through it. It was okay, but it was not historically accurate at all.
I used to like musicals. I don't like modern musicals. I'll stick with Rodgers and Hammerstein. Thank you.
I got you. Well, I've always liked Phantom of the Opera's one that I dig. I love Gerard
Andrew Lloyd
Butler's
Webber's
one.
good.
Huh?
Andrew Lloyd Webber's good too, but I'm more a Rodgers Hammerstein guy.
But did you ever see Gerard Butler's Phantom?
Wait,
Oh,
was that
dude.
the movie?
Yes. with
Okay,
Patrick
yeah.
Wilson as it doesn't look like him because he's got long blonde hair, but that's Patrick Wilson. A very young Patrick Wilson's in it as his
I'm
nemesis.
just getting into the world of plays and shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But speaking of Disney Plus, you saw that Thunderbolts is on Disney Plus today, right?
No,
Yes.
I think is it the $20 buy it thing or is it? Or
No,
can
it's
I-
it's on
No,
regular.
I'll check
Okay.
right now. I'll check right
Okay,
now.
then I will finally watch it. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thunderbolts right there.
I will definitely watch
Play
it.
it right now. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, that's the 5th. On the 12th, we have yet another Stephen King joint coming to the big screen. It's called The Long
Oh, we
Walk.
watched this trailer.
Yeah, we watched this trailer. Apparently, you have to keep up a certain speed, or you get shot down. I mean, these are the highlights, guys. This is what's coming out in September.
So it's Speed, the walking simulator.
Well, what we
That's
call in the
it.
trailers, they can't take breaks, but yeah, it's basically the last one to survive gets the money or whatever. Something like
Yeah,
that. Or gets to do whatever.
Yeah. Group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, where they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot. Yikes. Wow. That's crazy. I'm sure there's more to that. I've not read the source material, I don't think. But, yeah. Not really interested in that. But these are the highlights, guys. This is what's coming out in September.
They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
They are. It's
of the Stephen
bad.
King stuff.
Now, if you're a fan of the franchise, Downton Abbey's grand finale comes out. I've never been a fan of this, but I know there are some people that are into this. It's going to be coming out on the 12th. It says it's the grand finale. When Mary finds herself in a public scandal and the family faces financial trouble, the household grapples with the threat of social disgrace. So, yep, there you go, Downton Abbey. I know there's a lot of people that watch this, so I figured I'd point that one out.
Oh man, Joe, I was on the fence, and then I saw just now that it's 2 hours and 3 minutes long. So, oh damn.
Oh, sorry,
was
Downton
so
Abbey
close.
will not be on your list.
I mean, it's got Paul Giamatti in it, which I really like.
Yeah, yeah.
But unfortunately, the 3 minutes. No.
Yep. Well, here's one that's way in your wheelhouse, man. We will only have to spend 83 minutes watching this film, buddy.
There's nothing in that picture that makes me want to watch it. I am.
But have you seen the original? That's the thing.
No, I have
Okay.
not. This picture right here screams 1980s, which is my most hated.
Which is your most
It's my
hated
most hated decade of all the decades in history. I don't like anything from the 80s, like legitimately.
Oh my god, brother.
Maybe the final part of the 80s where we got like Ninja Turtles and shit like that. But yeah, most of this, and then the
You don't like
beginning of the
80s action films, man? Come on.
There's not a
Arnold
lot.
was
There's
at the
some,
fucking
but
height
there's-
of his powers back then.
Most of like this guitar with the long hair, nothing appeals to me about this right here.
Well, it's the sequel to one of the. It didn't really do really good when it came out, but this has become a cult classic. Spinal Tap is one of the funniest movies you'll ever see. Harry Shearer, who, God, made his name on The Simpsons doing all kinds of voices and shit. He's in it. Christopher Guest, I think, is one. And who's the third guy? The tall guy in the middle, John? I forget what his name is.
Michael McCann.
Michael McCann, yeah. My God, man, the original. It's a mockumentary, is what it is, and it is just one of the funniest things you'll ever see, dude. It's really good. Let's see. I'm looking to see what's
Star
going on
Wars
here.
doesn't count, Martin, because that's not an 80s inspired film. That just happened to be created in the 80s, or released, I should say, in the 80s. It has nothing to do with it.
How about the Die Hard series? My K wants to know. Come on, bro. There's some
Die
good
Hard,
stuff in
the
there.
first one's fine, but again, not inspired by the 80s. It was inspired by Christmas.
E. Clay Thomas says, kick him. I'm never going to kick my buddy. I'm not doing that. Cope!
There's nothing in Star Wars that is in any way inspired by the 80s.
And this one goes to 11. That's right, Vince. They absolutely
Yep.
do. They go to 11, man. But yeah, you'd have to see it. It takes shots at like the Beatles phenomenon and all that shit, man. You know, it's really kind of funny. This is not one I'm going to pay to see in the theater, but I'm definitely going to watch it when it hits streaming just to see if it's any good. Because the first one's a classic. It really is. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
but Rob Reiner has gone completely mental.
But I argue again, Rob is mental. He's always been mental, but he makes good shit, dude. He makes good shit. He's the guy that directed, like I said, The American President. It's one of my favorite movies. So, I'll give it a try.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it when it comes out on streaming. but
Exactly.
I'm not gonna-
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to pay to see it, but I'll
No.
definitely watch it on streaming. Ha ha ha.
It's about
Yes,
20
Die
years
Hard
too
is a
late.
Christmas movie. Yes, it is, Kay. You know, Aunt Kay. You know it is. It's a Christmas movie. Okay, moving
This
on.
movie's about 20 years too late.
Yeah, no doubt. It really is. I can't believe all three of the actors are still alive. I really can't. Okay, so next up, the 19th. No, let's see. Yeah, the 19th is the next week, and I just don't see anything on the 19th that I'd be interested in. This is a horror movie called Him, starring Marlon Wayans of all people. The premise is a young athlete descends into a world of terror when he's invited to train with a legendary champion whose charisma curdles into something darker. This just sounds weird to me. I'm
And
not
lost me at
interested.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Oh, is it Jordan Peele direct? It has something to do with it? Oh God. Okay.
Look at the top of the poster.
Yeah.
From
Oh
producer
yeah.
Jordan
From
Peele.
producer Jordan Peele. Well, there you go. Yep. Yeah. Not a big fan of his. Big Beautiful Journey. Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie. Oh, wait a minute.
It's a rom-com. I'll pass.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
This is their in between movie when they have nothing really going on. So they're like, let's just do some random fucking movie that no one's gonna watch.
An imaginative tale of two strangers and the unbelievable journey that connects them. Okay.
Again,
Unbelievable journey.
nobody will watch this.
Bold, beautiful journey. Let's see.
But it's rated
Seen in
R.
the science of-
It's rated R. What the fuck? Now I'm kind of interested.
Right? Margot.
I mean, if it was PG-13, I'd be like, okay, yeah, nobody's
Right.
But it's rated R. I want to know. Now I'm kind of curious. What's going to make
Well,
it?
Steve's
rated R?
got Cillian Murphy.
Steve has Cillian Murphy. This is his first movie since winning the Academy Award. He's I think he's a teacher in this.
Got Tracy Ullman in it? What the
Follows
hell?
a head teacher Steve battling for his reformed college's survival while managing his mental health. Concurrently, troubled student Shy navigates his violent tendencies and fragile something.
It's
I
a
mean, this
Netflix
could be
movie.
good, but it's a Netflix movie. You can watch it on Netflix. You don't have to
Well,
go
it's
see it
going
in
to
the
be in
theater.
theaters first, and then 2 weeks later it'll be on.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
on Netflix.
So it's
for
They're
Netflix.
trying to do
Ted
the Apple
Lasso.
TV thing where they put it
Yep.
on theaters for a little while, and then
Yeah.
It's
Just so it
Angry
can
Ted
be-
Lasso.
Yep. Let's see. Rated R. TNA, baby. Yeah. He's talking about the Beautiful Journey with Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. I just don't see anything here though.
Nope.
Nothing I'd be interested in. Let's see. The 26th. Now I've seen the trailer for this, and it looks kind of funny. It really does. And I like the
3
director.
hours long. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's almost 3 hours long. This is not in your wheelhouse for sure. One battle after another. When their evil enemy resurfaces after 16 years, a group of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue one of their own's daughter. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this, but my God, parts of it are pretty damn funny. It's Paul Thomas Anderson, who's made some pretty damn good movies. And the cast is insane. You got Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn. I can't remember the last time I saw Sean Penn in a movie.
No, that's an automatic no for me.
Right? He's crazy. A lot of people are going to get turned off by him. Benicio del Toro, though, is in it too. I don't know who this girl is. I thought that was Rihanna when I saw her on TV, but saw her in the trailer. But it's got a bunch of young girls in it. But yeah, the friggin' the trailer. Go watch the trailer, guys. It looks pretty wild. It definitely looks different. But if you don't know who Paul Thomas Anderson is, though, he's done some decent movies. Punch Drunk Love, Boogie Nights, which I love. I thought that movie was great with Wahlberg and Burt Reynolds. There Will Be Blood, of course. That one that got a bunch of Academy Award nods. Really
Daniel
good.
Day-Lewis, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's done some good stuff. He really has.
Yeah,
I like Paul
years
Thomas
ago.
Anderson's stuff, but yeah, he doesn't know what a 2-hour movie is. Knock. Most of his are pretty lengthy jams. Back to the horror genre, you've got The Strangers Chapter 2 is coming out. The Strangers was kind of a small cult hit. What was that, about 2 years ago it came out, John, I think?
Oh, I don't remember.
Strangers
I don't
2?
even know that. I didn't even know that there was a first one.
Yeah.
I only knew that because it says Chapter 2.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, Sean Penn, he's great. Yeah, now you got to remember, this is an actor saying this. Maya Kay's an actress, so yeah, for sure. He is great. I love his stuff. I really do. But he's absolutely insane. Let's see. Hollywood champagne commies telling us how awesome is to be a commie. Yeah. That's
Pretty
probably it's a revolution, so who the hell knows what the basis of it is.
The only scary movies that have intrigued me recently, just because of and only because of the way that they advertised it, was Smile.
Yeah, Smile.
When they would go into like the baseball fields and be there in the back of the camera, just be standing there. Smiling,
yeah, just eerie behind everything.
That was fucking cool. They
cool.
advertised the shit out of that. It was so cool.
I may have to watch those eventually. Let's see. Vince says, how long did he have to wait for episode 1, John? I'm not sure what he's talking about there.
I don't know.
Did we have to wait for episode 1? How long did we have to wait for episode 1?
Are we back on Star Wars?
I'm not sure what he's talking
Star
about.
Wars? We got 7 minutes.
Right?
I'll talk Star Wars for 7 minutes.
I'm not sure. But anyway, I just don't see anything else that's coming out in September.
No,
that's worth a shit,
we're going into the start of the football season, so
yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. We've got other things.
It's gonna be May.
We got other fish to fry. But like I said, January and September are the worst months for movies. That's the worst time
because my birthday's September, so I'd like to go see a movie for my birthday.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, suck.
Right?
Yeah, next month for me is just the same. There's nothing. Maybe I would like to see Tron Ares in October when it
Tron Ares.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. Like,
the ads. Well, first of all, I'd have to watch Legacy just to get caught up because I haven't even seen Legacy.
It didn't seem like a straight sequel.
Yeah, I don't think you need to watch.
I don't think it has
Legacy
anything to do with the other one.
I think it's more of a sequel to that.
Let's see. Martin says, if there's nothing to watch in September, just rewatch F1.
Oh, we know what to watch in September. Trust us, buddy.
I'm going to watch F1. Don't you worry about that, bro.
We'll be watching the foosball.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, I didn't know there was a first one, John, about the Strangers Chapter 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, got you. Got you, man. Yep. But yeah, it's a bad month for movies. I mean, they shoot their wad right between May and August. That's when all the stuff comes out, because they know. I would argue actually halfway through August is when it stops because they know kids are going to school earlier and earlier, so they stop putting movies out, really.
And it's just fine with me because that's football season. So.
It's football season, and we do have that coming up, don't we? We got our show starting this Sunday at 10 a.m. I got a lot of stories for it already. Looks like Kenny Pickett getting moved on to the Raiders has saved Shedeur Sanders a roster spot in Cleveland. But yeah, it's going to be fun to talk about.
They're going to regret giving up Kenny Pickett over.
I think they are too.
Shedeur too, because he's just
Because if Hendricks
I
don't they play
really-
the Bengals like the opening game or something like that?
Are they really going to regret it? Like, are they really going to regret it? Like, Kenny Pickett's not the fucking starter. Joe Flacco
No,
is
he's
the starter, and they got Dylan Gabriel there to start behind him. Like,
Dylan
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
look
true.
Kenny
bad.
Pickett was not going to start for the Browns.
Dylan
so
does not look bad. He doesn't.
I don't see any regret there.
Well, let's see. I hope Toonami does a double draw of animated Batman movies for Batman Day.
Is Toonami still around?
Right? I don't even know. Not even sure. But, we're going to have, we got the football coming up, and we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put everything together for the tier list so we can start doing tier lists. You guys tell me what you want to do for a tier list first. Do you want to do the MCU, or do you want to do something else?
I want to watch
Ideas.
Shawshank Redemption on a Saturday night or something. But apparently,
And I
apparently
think
we're gonna
I'm
get-
actually. I was talking about that earlier this week, and this weekend, and I'm actually thinking about doing it this Saturday. So
apparently we're gonna get GTA 6 before we get that.
no. I'm serious. I did talk about doing it this Saturday. So if you're not doing anything Saturday,
I'm doing stuff every Saturday because it's football season. So
okay. Well, then
But I will
guess I'll
watch it.
just
I will
watch it
have-
without you, sir.
no, I will watch it. I will just probably have football going on.
Going on at the same time. You've already seen it. All
have
you
not.
need to hear is
No.
my reaction to it,
No,
right?
I have no, Joe. The whole point was I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I'm
that's
the
right.
one that's
That was
seen
the
it.
whole point of us
Okay,
watching
you're
it
the one that's seen
together.
it. Okay.
Remember, it's in my top 5.
Yeah, we never seen
Did
it.
I tell you the clients wanted me to watch it not too long ago? And I said no. My buddy wants me to watch it with him, and I got to save it for that. So, So
What's
I
the
still
other
haven't
one that
seen it.
starts with an S? The Shawshank Redemption. There's another one. It's on my knock list too.
Well, let me ask you something. What's the night game this Saturday? Is it Texas Ohio State? Are they doing
No,
that?
that's at noon. I'll be on the road.
Okay. So we're cool.
The Sunday
Okay.
night game is the LSU and Clemson game, maybe.
Okay. Look, we need to do it at the beginning of the season because you're going to get wrapped up in it.
It's LSU and Clemson's at 7:30.
Okay. So we're doing it this weekend.
I mean,
We're
that's
doing
up
it
to
this
you,
weekend.
buddy.
We're going to do it at 7 o'clock Saturday night, which is 8 o'clock your time.
Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. But
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to put the thumbnail together here in a little bit.
Okay.
You heard me,
Okay,
guys.
buddy.
We're going to watch
Okay.
Shawshank Redemption
What time?
this Saturday. It's 7 o'clock our time, John.
Okay.
7 o'clock our time.
Okay, all right. Sure.
I'm telling you.
I
we're gonna
believe
do
that
it.
you believe that I believe that you believe.
I believe that you believe that I believe that you believe that I'm going to watch it. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking college football. Yes, we are. We're going to talk all
100%.
about football coming up on Sunday at 10 a.m. in the morning on Cat.
I got some numbers to spin. I got some TV deal money to talk about. I got some.
Let me tell you
movement in the
something.
conferences.
If ESPN keeps scooping stuff up, then I'm going to end up just watching only a couple of games a week, and I'm going to have to read about this shit and just watch highlights on YouTube or something because I am not going to give that company any money. I'm just not going to do it. All they do is talk about gambling, and I'm not watching that shit. I just refuse. I will not do it. Let's
I
see.
assume we're going to talk about the other, the non-working primetime child.
The non-working primetime child. Hold that thought. Kay, when does the NFL preseason start? Darling, it's over.
Oh, bless you, summer child.
Aunt Kay, I love you, but it's pretty much over. Do we have any
No,
more
it
games?
is
I
over.
don't think
No,
we do.
it's
over.
It's done.
It's done. There's only 3 weeks.
The
now.
opening game of the NFL season is Thursday, September 4th, young lady. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys versus the world champion Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going to get their asses stomped, probably, I would imagine. But anyway, Shawshank Redemption, my Aunt Kay says, is amazing. I know, I keep hearing that, and I have never seen it,
Supposedly
and I'm
it
going to
is.
watch
I
it.
know. I would have watched it by now if Joe had actually set it up.
Choke
years ago.
Chang Redemption, a Chinese movie. No.
In other news, the Dallas Cowboys have been mathematically eliminated from the playoffs this year.
didn't you guys
Exactly.
lose
Why?
another
Because the
receiver?
preseason's over. That's why.
Didn't you guys lose another receiver? I think when another one got suspended. Yeah.
Oh, what
Rasheed
you're
Rice,
talking about?
I believe.
The
Yeah, Rice is
Chiefs?
going to be gone for the 6 games. You
Yeah.
know how many receivers we've got?
Oh, they've got a ton.
Can they catch
Don't bait
the
it.
ball?
Don't take the bait, John. He's trying to troll you.
Yeah, I
Stop.
know. You're
Let's
just-
see.
One's busy getting married.
Poll.
One's
Was
getting
Andy?
arrested.
Was Andy guilty or innocent? Andy. Was
Andy
guilty?
Dufresne. You have to watch the movie to understand. But
Yeah, Vince, fuck
Okay.
off. Well,
All right,
we don't
there you
want
go.
we don't want shit.
We
questions
don't want
going into the
anything from
movie.
Shawshank Redemption. We haven't
Come on,
seen
bro.
Martin, I definitely will try and put her and Gary together so we can get her on Military Monday. She's like, ha 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 ha. Okay, so boys and girls, we're coming to the end of the show for tonight. John, anything you want to push before you get out of here?
keep an eye out. I finished the second book of my tabletop RPG, so we're going to be relaunching the Kickstarter here probably next month.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate you being here. And also, go check out his Amazon store. He's got books already up. So you guys go check it out. And the links are in the chat. Vince, the hardest working wrench in the business, is letting you know about it. Okay, I want you guys to stop by JoesAtmosfere.com whenever you... Thank you, Keely Chow. I appreciate you, man. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Spread the word. Get some other people to come watch it. So maybe we'll get some more people watching. Of course, JoesAtmosfere.com is my hub where you can find out about me and my artwork. You can order a commission just by clicking the message box down there and sending me an email. Or you can, to support the channel, you can also hit the support channel button and go over to my Subscribe Star page. For $1, you can get all the written word behind the comic book, The Privateer. For $5, you can unlock all the artwork. So you guys go check that out over there. The link is right there. It's a button on JoesAtmosfere.com. Also, the other button is Atmosfere Comics on Kindle. I've decided I'm going to put my digital versions up on Kindle, and you click that button and you go to Atmosfere Comics, and if you click on the link it's got there, you will see the 0 issue of The Privateer. Go leave a review on it if you want to, if you pick it up. It's a $1. Those nasty capitalists over there at Amazon want server money, so I tried to put it up for free. They wouldn't let me. So anyway, it's just 5 pages of inked artwork that I've finished, and you guys go check it out and support the channel. Of course, speaking of the channel, the next time you see us, hang on, this thing, it just jumps all over the place on me. You know you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We do this every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So come back next week and we'll fill you in on everything pop culture, let you know what's going on with the television show's girlfriend, Sydney Sweeney, and we'll talk about everything else, the movies, the shows, the video games. We might need to do another video game stream here pretty soon. We haven't talked to games in a while. Anyway, you guys come check it out next week at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Of course, you know the next time you'll see me will be on Foxy's birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old she's going to be, but it is Foxy's
29.
birthday. Yeah, exactly. 29. And I'm not going to tell you how many times she's turned 29. Anyway, we're going to get together, and I'm probably going to work on my Valentine's Day picture I started and try and get that done for Foxy. It's her birthday. And I'll be doing that at 1 p.m. Central Time on Sketching the Privateer, the show where I draw my comic book about America's Pirate Patriot every week. So if you really want to know what's going on with the Privateer, go watch that and check out the playlist too. Everything you want to know about the comic books is there. And then at 8 p.m., we want you to go over to Pop Culture Mindfield's channel, where our very own Das Wolfen will be getting trolled by Martin Acosta, who's in the chat, and Knock as he continues his assault on New Vegas in Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. That's Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Mindfield.
When it works.
When it works. I don't know. Is it more entertaining whenever he's trying to drive in GTA with a keyboard?
Well, I will say GTA 3, yes. GTA 4 was not fun to watch.
Not fun to watch? Okay. Well, look, whatever
very hard
happens,
thing
we
to
want
do.
you to go support those guys over on Pop Culture Mindfields channel. And Das Wolfen will be doing gaming night with John. And then, of course, like I just said, we're going to watch Shawshank Redemption. I haven't made the thumbnail for it yet, but we're going to watch Shawshank this Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay? So looking forward to that, guys. And then, of course, coming up this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time, it's the preseason wrap-up and the season prediction show. That's right. We're going to make our predictions for the playoffs, who's going to win the divisions, wild card teams, and who we think is going to win it all this year. You guys tune in for it as we get together for the first time. It's Season 4 of NFL Pregame Party. You guys, come on. If you're tired of listening to these guys talk about point spreads and shit, come watch some fans that know about the game talk about the game they love. So you guys come check it out. 10 a.m. Central Time as we begin the new season here on NFL Pregame Party. And then, of course, at 6 p.m. Central Time, the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Highlander hopefully will be here. If not, I'll do another edition of, chilling at the club. But I'd rather my brother was available and we do our show. So you guys look forward to it at 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. And then, of course, Monday, it's a drink and draw on Military Monday. And, God, they just told me what we're doing. They have a thumbnail for it and everything. I haven't... Dale Dye is going to be there, who is a great guy. He's been a military technical advisor on so many movies. You've seen him in movies, and he's also Gary's employer. He does a lot of book covers for him. I can't remember the name. Oh, The Beast, right? Isn't that the name of it?
Yeah.
The Beast of War, I think is the name of it. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing on Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. So come show up and talk a really good movie as I work on the pages of The Privateer. You guys come check it out, 10 a.m. Central Time on Monday. And then, of course, that afternoon, it's time for Only Talk and Roll, as That 70s Rock Fan will be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons, boys and girls. I'll be trolling him starting around 3:30 in the afternoon. His usual time is 4 o'clock, but when he does the video game streams, he starts about a half an hour early. So you guys show up half an hour early this week at 3:30 Central Time on Monday afternoon as I give Brian from That 70s Rock Fan as much hell as possible as he plays some Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and I'm off Monday.
And you're off Monday. You are?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, man. You are too?
100%.
Oh my God. Well, guess what,
Labor Day.
guys? At 6:30, I begin my final run in Mass Effect 2.
I'm
I'll
off
have-
Tuesday.
That's cool, man. But Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And I am at the last part of Mass Effect 2. We'll see if Martin
have to
seems to think I'm
appear.
not going to be able to finish it in one show, so it may take a couple of shows for me to wrap it up. But I have done all the side missions, and it's time to go and finish this thing up. So you guys tune in as I have fun doing it on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Wednesday, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefields channel for another drink and draw. They'll be talking about a movie. I'm not sure which one it is, but earlier today we talked to Godfather, and that was a good one. If you missed that one, go watch the replay of it. But we'll be talking another great movie this Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be drawing on The Privateer. I'm getting a lot of work done that way. I'm glad Gary's doing these shows so I can do that. Anyway, come check it out, Pop Culture Minefields channel, for another drink and draw at 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, and that brings us right back around to State of the Atmosphere next week. So, for myself, John, and Knock, we want to thank you for being here. I want to check in with the chat one more time and see what they got to say. Aunt Kay says, The Brothers Hack the Matrix is my favorite, of course. Oh, of course, she gets to see both of her nephews in that show. And then, of course, Keely Chow loves Ass Effect. You know that. He loves to call it Ass Effect. Vince says, you will probably need 2 shows to finish. Okay, all right. I've gotten better at playing it, though, guys. If you've been watching all season, I've been getting better at it. Anyway, look, Vince says, cheerio, guys and gals. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great day. And you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you that I want you to stay safe. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. Wrong video. What the hell, man? Where's my right video at? Where is it at?
Boomer.
Boomers. Hey, boo, 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 boo. I cannot find the right video. What the hell, man? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just not going to worry about it. Guess what, boys and girls? That's it for tonight.
Bye.
Remember, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday begins and continues every Wednesday on Joe's Atmosfere's channel. Peace!